What's happening, y'all? This is my pedal board. As you can see, I have a problem. I've overgrown it, and I need a new one. So I have gotten a new one. This one I had made it work a long time ago. It's based off like a Pedaltrain mini board, which I will still use for, smaller shows and stuff like that, or smaller setups. But for what I want, I want to be able to get everything on one board and be able to expand, and also have a better power supply. I'm currently using a daisy chain right here, just kind of a cheapo daisy chain that's going to all these. It's not isolated, and it's not that great. So I have made a couple of purchases. Well, first of all, I made a new board, and my new board is based on the Pedaltrain Classic 2, which is rather large. It's 24 inches by 12 and a half, and I might post a picture of it here. But anyways, I drew this up at work and had it made on CNC machine with out of some material we use at our shop, and it looks like this. As you can see, it is much bigger. It's 3.5 inches that way, 1 inch that way, tall, 24 inches across, and 12.5 up and down. So this is going to be my new pedal board for expanding and for doing everything. I'll be able to put everything I want, everything I need on this pedal board. Maybe keep it at home, and then have the other pedal board separately. And if I need to go do some kind of a gig or want to jam with somebody, I can kind of pick the stuff off of my big pedal board that I want to take and just put it on this one and travel. And maybe I got to decide what I want to do about power. I might just take the daisy chain if I want to do that. But anyways, that's what I'm going to do in this video. And if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, stick around. Thanks. Alright, now in order to set up my new pedal board, I got a couple things. I needed some attach cables, so I got some of these nice flathead MXR attach cables off of Amazon. I think they were $12.99 or something like that. And I also bought a power supply. Now this is one of the cheaper ones that you get off Amazon. It's a Donner, and it was only 38 bucks. But I read a lot of reviews, and people said, hey, people say it's not isolated, but then the same people come back with reviews and say, hey, the thing works great. Plus, got a lot of options. One thing I like about it is it's got, I believe, 8 9-volt at 100 milliamp outputs, and 1 9-volt at I think 500 milliamps. And then it's also got a 12-volt out and a 18-volt out. So the cool thing about that is that if you got a pedal that takes 9 and 18, like I've got here, the Wampa Ethereal. See here, it says on the top, it says 9 or 18 volts. If I want to, I can plug that up to 18 and get a little more headroom, or at least just see what it sounds like. Who knows? The repeats may be clearer. Who knows? Hopefully by the end of this video, I'll have a report on what that actually does, or what difference it makes. Maybe do an A/B on it. But anyways, kind of wanted to show you what you get in this pack. You get quite a bit of stuff. You basically get all the ins and outs, all the cords that you need in the power, and the power is actually pretty cool. pretty small, but it's got a bunch of LEDs on it that you can turn on or off, and they can actually illuminate your pedal board pretty well. Here it is, and you see there we got 100 milliamps. There's 7 of them, 9 volt 100 milliamp, then one at 9 volt 500 milliamp, then you got your 12 volt and your 18 volt, and then on the front here you got a switch that'll turn you can turn the LEDs on or off. And also, if one of these shorts out, the LED will flash. So that's pretty cool. Right here on the far left, you got your DC in, your 18 volts, which you plug into the wall. And then we got a few more things. Let's see. Right here here's our wall wart for the 18 volt DC in, which is fine. And here's a little adapter. Maybe it's an extender. I'll have to look to see what that is. And then of course you got, it comes with I think 11 or maybe 10, I'm sorry, 8, 9, 10 plugs that, you know, come out and go individually to your pedals. So I thought it was pretty good for 40 bucks, you know. But of course I will get it all set up and see how it sounds and report back. Another thing I got to go with this, which I use, I know a lot of people use dual lock, which is good, great stuff, but it's really expensive. So what I've used in the past is just from Walmart. It's just, you know, Scotch tape, not Scotch tape, but Velcro tape. And this is, you pretty much get 18 inches out of one of these. So I need a few more of them. I only got 2, and my pedal board is 24 inches, you know, long. So I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 2 more packs of these to go on here. I've also debated on using zip ties. I'm not sure, but I'm going to get this mocked up, and we'll take a look at it. Alright, y'all. This is my old pedal board stripped, but here is the new board mocked up. As you can see, I've got my power supply up there, and I've got all my stuff in front of the amp down here, the wah tuner, noise gate, and then the overdrive. I might switch those out. It depends. I usually don't use the overdrive with the gain channel, and I usually need the noise suppressor with the gain channel just for one of my guitars. My Schecter, it's got really hot pickups and I get some feedback issues. But anyways, got the power supply up there, and then up top is for my effects loop. Now I got room for expansion, got room for one more pedal over here, and if I scoot them all close together, I'd probably get 2 more pedals on the bottom in front of the amp. Up here on the top, I can get more if I take this power supply and take it and put it sideways like this in the future if I need to. But for now, I'm going to set it, I'm going to put it like this. It's got a bunch of LEDs on it that will illuminate. So now I've got to run all my wires, all my power wires, and hook up all my cables, and then we will have a final look once I'm done. Alright, y'all, as you can see, there's the old pedal board over there, which I will be using for small stuff, jamming with people, you know, stuff where I gotta go quick, don't need much. And here is the board. As you can see, I'm running everything off that power. It's supposedly isolated. It sounds pretty good. I've got most everything running 9 volt except for the Wampler Ethereal. It can take 9 or 18. I went ahead and plugged into 18 for the heck of it. It's really clear as far as the repeats and stuff go. I might mess around with taking it back down to 9 volt. I don't know. I'm probably going to set one of these delays up to just be for cleans and the other one for leads, or maybe, I'm not sure, turn one to a chorus type deal. I don't know. We'll see what it is. But as you can see, I've got it going here and it looks pretty awesome. Like I said, I've got the LEDs, the blue LEDs that light up there on the power supply. It's pretty killer. Get a little better look at the side of it. You know, I've got everything running out, running into my wah here from the guitar, running up to the amp from the overdrive, and then I've got from the back from the effects loop running into the Wampler there first, then to the flashback, then to the Hall of Fame, and back out into the effects loop again. So that's it, man. That's what I got, and it sounds pretty killer. So if anybody's got any questions or is interested in maybe getting a board like this, or getting the plan to make a board like this, just comment down in the comments and leave a comment about it, and I'll be sure to reply back and let you know how to get in touch with me. So that's all I got for today. Just wanted to show you guys how I'm making these pedal boards, kind of a homemade deal. And be sure and like and subscribe if you haven't already. And any questions you got, leave them down in the comments, and share it with a friend who may, you know, be interested in making a pedal board at home on their own. Alright, appreciate y'all. Thanks.